right.
All right. Speaking of that, we're going to do Ask the Show.
It's the show!
And this is Bull's idea. He brought it over from radio. And it's pretty simple how it works. You guys submit questions. There are no sports questions allowed. And we go around the horn and we answer.
Who's it brought by?
Our favorite airfoil company.
It is. PCC Airfoil is bringing us Ask the Show today. If you're looking for a job with career advancement and great benefits, PCC Airfoils is a leading manufacturer in Northeast Ohio. And all locations of PCC Airfoils at Eastlake, Menor, Wickliffe, and Minerva are hiring for all positions starting at $18 an hour and up. Plus, get a full benefit package, paid time off, and a signing bonus. Apply online at precast.com/careers to learn more. So yesterday, we asked you guys to ask the show. Mike, let's pull up the question. No sports, no politics. Everything else is on the table. We're going to answer a few of them. You emailed us. You tweeted at us. Let's see the first one, Mike. Question numero uno. What's something you love that people wouldn't expect? We'll skip the second part.
What's something you love that people wouldn't expect? Anybody?
I'll start that.
Go ahead.
When I tell people that I do this, they're like, wait, what? I love to work with wood.
Yeah.
But something that I learned about 20 years ago was how to, from wood, using no power tools, carve duck decoys. And every time people learn
I don't know what that is. What is
so
a
duck decoy is a wooden duck.
Yeah.
And some of them are artistic. Some of them are just strictly for use.
Yeah.
But I've never duck hunted, but I got tipped off on this. But oddly enough, the first person I ever saw carving them was a black dude.
What?
I was thinking that's a rich white guy special right there.
There's actually a competition. I'll tell you why I'm doing it. Ready?
We wouldn't expect it. That's good.
No, people are like, wait,
Yeah.
what? So some of these duck decoys that win shows, and I actually won a blue ribbon in a show. I don't know how I had this talent. I didn't know. But some of them go for hundreds of thousands, and several have gone for millions.
You're the most interesting dude I ever met in my life, bro.
I know. People, when they say that, they go, wait, you did that? Because I'll show them the ducks. I've done a Canadian goose.
Oh, my God.
And
Bulls are a rich white guy special.
That's an RWG.
you know what? It used to be so. Duck hunting used to be. Duck hunting used to be the one of the country's most popular activities.
Yeah, that's true.
And it kind of became a lost art because they can create them now with machines.
Oh my God.
And so it's kind of a throwback to the pioneer days when you would make things from wood by hand without power tools. Damn, dude.
That's actually a great question by this person. I think that's really good. I can't even think.
I can't wait to hear G-Bush's.
Do you have anything? I don't even have it. I share my life so much. I can't think of anything I do that people wouldn't expect.
Nothing?
Nothing's coming to me.
We just hit
A
different.
kind of music you might like that we would be surprised
Everybody
by.
knows I like Billy Joel.
Well, yeah, that we know you love
I
Billy
like
Joel.
classic rock. I mean, that's it. I don't really
And we
like
really do have a
anything
glass
else.
cleaner coming in at like 105.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
We got to run through these.
Nobody else is going to answer this question?
Go ahead, Brad's going to
You
answer.
guys suck, man. I'm telling you.
Go ahead, Brad.
Whittling ducks out of wood.
Jay,
Brad.
No one's topping
I like
building
landscaping
ducks.
in my yard.
Landscape.
No, that's a good one.
I do it like
Landscape.
Because I
nobody
do
else.
that too.
You come by my house, there's gonna be a flower special out front.
Listen,
buddy.
I keep
it's
saying-
gonna be tight, right?
I
My
email
people-
Augusta National every year.
I'll
and
say something I used to do because I can't
I'll
think of
give you
anything
one.
now.
All right.
When I was a teenager, I collected TV guides.
Dork. Okay.
Yes.
But
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
not surprised to hear that.
Yes.
You love media.
I do.
No, Jay, that wasn't. I was just taken aback. I had never heard of that before, bro.
You've never heard of a duck decoy?
Never, not nobody handcrafting their ducks.
Gee, we got to move it along. You got
Okay.
another. You got an answer
yes,
or no?
yes, I do.
Handcrafting.
I do.
got a conductor here.
I watch makeup tutorials on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we knew that,
He
but
told
most
us
people
about
wouldn't know
that.
that. Yeah.
So I watch makeup tutorials.
That's a good one.
And I do I do my wife's makeup, like. So it started. Yeah. Look.
That is why people would not have guessed that. I was stunned when I heard
It
this.
started off like I notoriously told my ex-wife, I was like, your eyebrows are C minus. You have C minus
This
eyebrows.
is way funnier than me crafting ducks.
So I would watch. And how I started off watching was like, they would be like men who dress up like women, like RuPaul.
Yeah.
And I started watching their tutorials because I'm like, how the heck do you transform yourself? I couldn't even tell that was a man.
Yeah.
But they have. So I started watching them, And I just went to my wife like, hey,
Your makeup stinks.
By the way, we need to do a video of you putting
Yes.
makeup on Jay's wooden ducks.
Jason hasn't said a word yet.
Jason,
I'm just
nothing.
flabbergasted.
He'll answer the next question.
yeah, there we go.
And this
You
is
got
actually
nothing,
a
though,
great
on this one?
question.
I know just enough about power tools to be dangerous.
Okay.
How about that?
All right,
I
there it
can.
is.
I feel you on that.
Yeah.
Think of anything.
This next question is a great one for Jason and Brad on the set. We're going to skip the first part here. Jay, you could answer that
Yes,
quickly later. But
she is.
for the rest of you guys, who's the biggest name celebrity that you know personally, someone you could pick up your cell, call, and they would answer?
Oh.
It's a good question.
I don't have LeBron's cell number. I tried getting it from him. He said he would follow me on Twitter so that I could have a direct line to him, and he never did. Probably, who's big? Kevin Love? Does that count?
That counts.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah,
No,
yeah,
yeah, that absolutely counts.
I
Isaiah
don't know if he'd answer now. I wrote some mean
All
things
right, so
about him.
you got to
What
have
about
2,
MJ?
3.
I got here. MJ changed his number like underwear. So, but I got Pip, Isaiah Thomas, Clark Kellogg. Who else gonna think of off the rip real quick?
That's pretty good. I mean,
That's fire.
that's like five-star,
Oakley,
five-star,
Harper, Jim
five-star.
Jackson. I mean, I gotta know.
Yeah.
I would say Ian Eagle and Kevin
Horace Grant.
Burkhart, I guess, for me. Are those big, no?
Byron Scott, but he never answers when I call.
Right.
Sean, how about former punter Sean Landetta? Does that count?
Not really.
I don't know, man. Like you gotta go. I gotta think. Like I'm regular. What you talking about? Who's yours? You got like 6.
I got to tell you, because I've
He's
been
got
in the game
everybody.
for 100 years,
Well,
I have so many numbers in my phone that when I see them as I'm going through, I'm like, oh, wow, I
got
forgot
that.
I had the link to him. I forgot I had that. I forgot I had that.
I understand.
So, but I don't kiss and tell. So.
well, all right. Listen,
you know.
let me just tell his. He got Skip. He got.
No, I
Shannon
have Skip and
Sharp,
Stephen A.
he
I
mean,
got
he worked with
Stephen
them. Of course he
A.
does.
Stephen A's the answer for
Yeah,
Jay.
yeah, there it is.
I'll answer
But,
for
I mean,
Jay.
you know, like I'm thinking, so there's media superstar, and granted, both those guys are like making 8 to 10 million.
Yeah.
But to me, what really impresses me are the real high end, like Magic Johnson, Michael Jordan, LeBron James. Those are the guys that said, "Whoa, you got to link to that guy." Okay, that's legit.
All right, so I guess the most would be John Legend, but I think he changed his number though.
That
Like
would be a great one, though, G.
What?
I got Pat Shermer. Does that count?
No, that actually counts against you.
Yes.
All right, what's the next question? Do we have another one?
Oh, we got 2 more. Yep.
Okay.
All right, next question. If you had to revert back in technology, which one would you pick if forced? Only get news from the newspaper, only place calls from landlines, only listen to music on a Walkman, or have to use pay-per-view for new movies?
For me, it would be the Walkman. I don't care about music that much. I could live with a Walk. Is a Walkman that much different than what you got now? I guess you have less choices of what you can listen to. That would be my pick. I don't really care about music that much.
I mean, I grew up in the newspaper industry. It has to be newspapers for me.
Yeah.
I still
Yeah.
love reading a newspaper, having it in my hand.
Yep, I'm the same way. Newspaper for me.
I guess no telephone. See, then that way you can weed out a lot of people. You got to actually be at home when I'm at home, and my mom not on the internet.
That's a good point. That's a good point. You could avoid calls
Yes,
that way.
you can find a person if you.
The old answer.
Have you lived your life without caller ID? Have you always had? Because back in the day,
Yeah.
when the home phone rang,
You
it
had
was
to
like
run to
playing
get it.
roulette, bro.
You have no idea.
You're like, oh, damn, I don't know who
And when
this
we
is.
went out,
it
like
might
my-
be someone I want to talk to, but it might be
Hold
someone
on
I
now.
don't want to talk to.
And when I took the city bus at 9 years old to go to King's Plaza, like my parents didn't know where the hell I was.
So,
I could be anywhere.
So how old,
Good Lord,
how
did
old
you
are
do
your
that?
daughters?
Yeah.
26, 23, 22.
Okay.
And I mean 21 and 19.
So when you in this era, right, back in when I was coming up, what happened was you used to be talking to a girl. It'd be 8:30, right? Her mom got to get on the phone. My mom, somebody
Right.
called, they click over. She's like, hey, call me back in 20 minutes. And you look at her with the death stare. Hey, listen, don't you play me. Because you know good and well if her pops answer the phone and hit you with, hello?
You're hanging up.
Do you, I'll tell her, but you do know it's a school night.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Do not hit me.
The game was so different back
You
in the
call
day,
me.
man.
God.
I'm not calling you. Hey, young man, after 9 was devastating. 9:12.
Yeah, do you know what time it is?
Time limits on calls.
Woo.
picking
Yep.
up the phone on you. Hey, it's time to get off the phone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Long
Oh, I
enough.
forgot about that one.
Yeah.
You know I got to use the phone, right?
man.
Still
You've been
the
on
phone?
45
Good
minutes.
question
Your
so
time's
far. You
up.
got one more?
Last one.
We got one more, and shout out to all the people for sending us questions in. We had a bunch. We'll get to some more next week. Keep sending them in, but I'm going to put you guys through the pressure transducer on this last one. Pull it up, Mike.
Producer.
If you had to drive in a race for your house and had to select one famous movie car as your vehicle, which one would you choose? Note, superhero or modified cars don't apply, so no Batmobile.
That's a
or
great
Special
question,
James Bond.
Tino.
It is a great one.
That is a great question.
Shout out Tino Locker for that one.
This is easy.
Oh, I got one.
I got one.
What do
I
you
got
got?
one.
Man, you automatically gotta go with the Mach 5, aka Speed
You
Racer.
said no super.
No,
And
move.
Speed Racer ain't super. He's just a regular dude with a helmet.
No, Speed Racer was a superhero.
Oh, he was a superhero.
In my mind, he
And you-
was.
So I tell you, I got one. I'm in the Starsky and Hutch joint.
Oh, yeah.
Great choice.
Sweet-
Okay.
The sweet little white stripe over the hood or the top.
Let me tell you about this real quick. I wanted to go to the junkyard and buy a Torino, Grand Torino. I said, this is when I was a high school kid. I can take this to Earl Scheib.
I can tape that off and paint the white.
I'm gonna give this one. I'll revamp. I'm gonna go to Hazard County, Kentucky, and give me the Dukes of Hazzard.
General Lee.
Hazard County,
Obviously,
Georgia.
General Lee.
Hazard County, Georgia.
Yeah, yeah.
The General
I
Lee.
love
that.
Because that car could
Hey.
jump and go 30
Hey.
feet and still
With that
keep
flag
going
on-
when it
with that
lands.
flag on top.
No, we're gonna have to revamp the
Yeah, you
flag.
can definitely repaint that scheme. Yeah,
Danny, what's your car?
that Confederate flag is not going to work for a car G. Bush is driving.
I'm taking Ricky Bobby's car from.
Oh, Ricky
That's a
Bobby.
good one.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a good
that's
one.
that's a good one.
I got Kit from Knight Rider.
Oh,
the
yeah,
one, the
that's
car
good.
that
That
talks.
is-
David,
That does not count.
Kid himself is a superhero. Just the car, not
doesn't
Michael
count.
Knight.
All right, then I'll take one of the cars from the Fast and
That's
Furious
what I was going to
movies.
say. I'm not
Yeah.
a car guy. I was just give me one of them
Yeah.
Fast and Furious.
All right, so you.
Man, that Gran Torino was that thing.
Yeah.
Starsky, the way
So
they
I'm going
pulled
to
up
date
on the
myself
scene.
here, but I'm going just because on the cool factor alone, and because this car won a race that went coast to coast. Give me
Oh, Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds,
Yeah.
Smokey and the Bandit, 79
Trans
Trans Am
Am.
black with the gold
Oh, yeah.
trim.
Oh, yeah.
That's my
Cannonball
car.
Run.
And the T-tops.
That was tight. That was
That
tight.
was the
That
car.
That was tight.
So I'm getting cool points if nothing else.
That was tight. I gotta give you that. That was tight.
That's chilly.
Yeah. I'm old that way. I remember that.
Was it Sally Field that was
Sally
his
Field
girlfriend?
was the
Yeah.
romanticist,
Man,
and
yeah.
then they had a real life relationship that
Yep.
went sour, and Bert kind of went off the rails
He
after
did.
it went
She's
sour.
in the Lakers show.
Man,
She is.
Yeah.
That Trans Am. I remember when this girl pulled
That
up in Mooresville
T-top.
High School. Yolanda Black, man.
Yolanda Black.
With this gold.
If you're
Trans
watching,
Am,
reach out to us.
She was- you sound like you was fine back in the day.
With the T-top, it was just smoker.
Yeah, you got to have the T.
Smoke.
By,
You
by
gotta
the way,
have
real
T-top.
quick, while we're talking old TV shows, it has nothing to do with a car, but it made me think of the show, The White Shadow. Do you guys remember?
Oh, I love that
yeah,
show.
yeah, yeah.
That show
Loved
was
it.
great.
It was only on for like 3 years, but
I
it was
know.
the best.
It was a great show. You can get it. I'm not sure where
There's
I saw
reruns
it.
on, like,
yeah.
TV
I
Land or
saw it not
something
long
like
ago, and
that.
I'm like, oh my god, that show was fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep.